Alright, hey guys, my name's Keith. I play as Joyful. I'm not sure why the map is still loading in. That's kind of odd. But I'm running this gameplay through the replay center on Fortnite because I was not streaming when I won this game. So, rather than have nothing, I've decided to commentate it, sort of. Not necessarily the gameplay, but just the commentary of the game. So, let's talk about the direction that Fortnite's heading. So I started playing this game on my Xbox about 2.5 months ago now. I just recently converted to PC about a month ago, so this is about gameplay of 1 month of progress on PC. Keyboard and mouse. Never played keyboard and mouse before this, any game, not just Fortnite. So I'm pretty happy with my progress so far, and I'm definitely enjoying playing PC. It's a lot of good players, for sure. A lot of good players. But yeah, let's talk about building. So, the way that Fortnite is headed is looking like they're trying to address other issues besides just weapons. And they already addressed the dominance of shotguns and ARs in the game by nerfing the shotguns and then increasing the damage and accuracy of SMGs. But now they're talking about nerfing and fixing building and starting other strategies. Now I just want to give my take on this, because I wouldn't say I'm a good builder. I'm fairly decent. I choke a lot in build fights because I'm just not fast enough and I'm not used to my key bindings, but I think that it's pretty decent the way it is right now. I wouldn't say it's so overpowered, because the way it is right now is it's used as a tactic for both playing aggressive and you can also play defensive, which is what the game is made to be and why they haven't changed it, you know, basically since the game started. What they have changed though is how many materials you can gather at one time. Get one tree and stuff like that. Which is, in my opinion, not necessary. I think that they should the amount you get from a certain tree or from one car or something. Maybe it's just a small increase, maybe back to what it was at one point. Because the point that it's at right now is you have to farm so much before you can even go in and get in a gunfight. And I find myself oftentimes early game not having enough mats, which is honestly annoying, dude. Like it really bothers me when I have no mats, because a lot of the times I know I can outplay this kid, but I have no mats, and I can't do it just because I have no health also. And that's really annoying, and I don't know why they would want to nerf it further. Now, if they're talking nerfing in the sense of like, okay, we're gonna reduce caps. Okay, if they're gonna reduce caps, then they definitely need to increase the amount that you can get per item. So like a tree, you know, like you should be able to get not double necessarily, but you know, something above what you can currently get, which is, in my opinion, fair to the game, and it's needed, because if you're gonna reduce the mat count, if some guy gets into a pretty good fight, you should at least be able to farm up and get those mats back pretty quickly, which would be, I think, fair. So if they're gonna reduce the mat count, the cap capacity, then they definitely need to increase the amount you get per item. Definitely. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with them decreasing mats to, say, like 500 max. 500 would be the lowest. If they went any lower than 500, I think a lot of people would be disappointed, because 500 wood, you burn through 500 wood in your average build fight. I would say your average build fight, you're going to burn through about 500 wood. Now that's assuming that you didn't get shot at before, and then you didn't have to waste a bunch of mats to push up to them, That's just assuming that this guy was right in front of you and you're making a play on him. So yeah, if they wanna decrease caps, I think the lowest they should go is 500. And that's even cutting it in half to where it is right now. I think a good little sweet spot would actually be like 700, because you have enough mats to get, and honestly, a really good build fight. Because like 700 mats, to burn through 700 mats, first of all you have to stay alive in a build fight for quite a long time. And that, but you have to farm up quite a bit. So it's not like you're gonna be having 700 wood like right in early game. Like I think having 700 wouldn't be a bad idea. I think they should definitely do that. But they may, when they're talking about they're not talking necessarily just nerfing the building itself. I think they're nerfing people's playstyles, which is why you see they've changed the edit peak. They've made it so that it's actually a color and not clear anymore, which is, I don't really have a comment on that because I don't really edit that much, but I feel like it was a good move. I feel like a lot of the competitive players are happy because now they can't sit up there in their one-by-ones and take a couple squares out and peek around. So it's just making so that you have to expose yourself to other players more often rather than just sit there in a fort for forever. Which is the main reason why they want to do these things. They want to increase the competitive play. They want to make it a higher level, and that totally makes sense to me. Totally makes sense to me, actually. But not only competitive play. Alright, disregard that actually. What I'm thinking about is that they're already starting to give in to other people's techniques and tactics that they like to use. So like, if you don't like to build, run C4, run some sort of explosive weapon, and shoot down their build. C4s, in my opinion, are honestly really, really powerful right now. And those are a good thing to carry if you're not a good builder, because some dude starts building on you, you just throw a couple C4s at him and blow up his shit, and he's screwed because he's coming down no matter what, to be honest. You can blow up whole freaking buildings with those. Those are honestly really good. I like the nerf that they gave to those. That was a while back. It's not very recent, but the nerfs that they gave to those was much needed, because those are really useful in the aspect of people who can't build, or if there's someone that's just sitting up in a massive 1x1 and you wanna push him. Even players that do know how to build, that does make it a little bit easier because you're giving yourself a better opportunity to go against this guy rather than just having to push him and he's sitting up there in a 1x1. You can blow his 1x1 and then push him. You're playing it much safer than the otherwise would. Grenade launchers and RPGs, I don't like how they reduced the cap to 13, to be honest with you. I don't know, because in my opinion, I thought that it was always, pretty decent, because you can only get so many rockets per game. Like, it was kind of lucky, because you had to search a lot of ammo crates, or I mean, if you didn't search a lot of ammo crates, you had to kill a couple people in order to get quite a bit of rockets. And I think that 13 rockets is not enough, especially for something like a grenade launcher. That's like 2 clips out of a grenade launcher and you're done. The rockets are gone, you know what I mean? So that I don't get why they're trying to feed to other people's tactics and then and suppress building, but then reduce the amount of rockets you can hold, because that's one of the biggest things that people who can't build use to their advantage. Some dude's up in a big 1x1, you're gonna start shooting your rocket launcher at him, you know what I mean? Like, that's just usually how it works, which is why I find it odd that they felt the need to reduce that. I mean, I don't think they should reduce the strength or the starting strength of any of the materials. I think they should make it a little bit easier to get metal, to be honest with you, because the only way you get metal is through like cars, and cars don't give you really anything from metal. So maybe if they increased like how much metal each car could give you that would, you know, favor and help, because a lot of people are using wood right now because wood is, first of all, the easiest to get. It starts at the highest health, and it's in between brick and metal when it comes to overall health on the material. I think by adding, you know, raising the amount that you get per car, like I was talking about earlier, just raising the amount overall of any of all materials, making it easier to get materials would definitely help the game out. If that means lowering caps, like I talked about earlier, you know, so be it. That it is what it is, you know. That's really weird. I don't know why my game is doing this right now. The gray in the background is kind of odd. I don't know why it's like that. But yeah, besides that, I'm getting pretty excited for Season 5. Season 4 is the first season I played in, first Battle Pass I bought, and overall, after 2.5 months, I'm really happy with my progress in this game. It's been quite a bit of fun. I remember I absolutely hated the game at first. I played it when it first came out, and I didn't really like it. But I guess all my homies were playing it, so I decided, I was like, I'm finally gonna hop on the wave, and decided to come over here. So I'm pretty happy I did, because it's brought this new competitive atmosphere to my gaming. So it reminds me of some old times when I was younger, which is nice. The Season 5 should be interesting, with the rocket launch and everything. A lot of people are really confused, including myself. I'm like, dude, what's next? Like, what's gonna happen? This is so confusing. Well, I know a lot of people are saying it's gonna be like some sort of like time travel or history or something like that. See that? But at the same time, like, I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. A lot of people think that what's that guy's name? I don't know, they think it's gonna be like pirates and Egypt themed and stuff like that. I could see that, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't think they're gonna do alien themed, because that would be too closely related to the superhero theme. Because a lot of people think, oh, they've opened up this portal and aliens are gonna come down, but technically, I mean, Omen is supposed to be a superhero, but at the same time, he's also, kind of an alien. So I just couldn't see it happening. I couldn't see them going in the alien direction, because it would just be too closely related to, the superheroes and their spaceships and the rocket and stuff like that. It would just be like a repeat of Season 4, and I feel like Epic Games is smarter and more creative than to do that. Because first of all, they had this great idea of the building and everything, and it's just been a hit. They did something different, and that's what a lot of other studios failed at, is they just kept producing the same fucking copy of the same damn game every single year. And Fortnite just started from scratch, and that was probably one of the best things that they did, for sure. Definitely one of the best things they did. And that's why this game's so successful, is it's unlike any other game. What other game do you build structures in? Like, I mean, sure, you could technically say... What is that game I used to play on Xbox? What other game has this competitive type atmosphere with this idea of building and creating these forts? It's really outside the box, and that's why it's been so successful. Okay, so now we're in late game right here, so I'm going to go ahead and commentate the gameplay. So as you can see, we came out at Tilted. We got some pretty good loot. I got some good early game kills. This is one of the best games I've had on PC so far. My highest kill game so far, 11 kills. So we just finished off 2 different duos, me and my boy Alex. So we're about to get pushed here by the last duo. And these guys, respect them, because they were pretty solid. Definitely respect them. But as you guy. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to explosives. Like, look at how fast this guy's shooting me down. We have to completely restart our build, and that's something that I don't think is underpowered. I think that the launcher sets are you know a decent power. Do a good amount of structures and stuff. But as you can see right here, I'm not in a good situation, so I decided to reset. I know this guy's really hurt already because I've already tagged him. So I know he's sitting in here healing up. And I just get lucky not to place any traps or anything because that's happened to me multiple times now. So now I'm building up. I know his homie's behind me, so I build up. Alex said he's tagged him. He has no shield, so I know he's getting up. And, yeah, there's the dub. And that's a fairly good build fight right there. Had to reset a couple of times because of bad positioning, but overall, I'm happy with it. And then, yeah, good game. I didn't take any damage during that build fight either, which is, you know, pretty impressive to me. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys another time. Peace.